Welcome to the Wednesday, April 2nd edition of the Maurologue. Happy National Walking Day. It's the perfect excuse to lace up those sneakers or slip into your Skechers like some of us do and hit the pavement, whether you're power walking, strolling, or just taking a casual lap around the block. Today's all about moving your feet and boosting your mood. Walking isn't just good for your physical health, it's a mental game changer too. Studies show that even a short walk can lower stress, spark creativity, and improve your mood. Plus, it's a great way to soak up some fresh air and escape the screen. So take a break, grab a friend or a podcast, and put one foot in front of the other. Your mind and your body will thank you. I know I've shared this with you a few times, but on the National Walking Day, I must share with you again that over the past 5 years and change, I've lost over 40 pounds, thanks in no small part to hitting my goal of 10,000 steps before 10 a.m. 7 days a week. Now, as you're out there hitting your stride, let's make sure you're also staying safe on the road. Walking is great. It's my preferred mode of transportation. But when you're behind the wheel, safety is the name of the game. And judging by the stats and what I see with my own eyes, boy, do many of us need reminders about some essential do's and don'ts to help protect you and others while driving. Make sure you buckle up every trip, every time. Always wear your seatbelt correctly. Don't drive distracted. Keep your full attention on the road. Obey speed limits. Big one. And please never drive under the influence. I'd also like to add, maintain a safe following distance, no tailgating, and make sure everyone use your turn signals. They're there for a reason. It's all about staying aware and keeping everyone safe. All right, from walking to driving, let's shift gears to finding some meaning in our lives. Feeling like life's a bit too chaotic lately? Line forms to the left. Well, you're not alone. Finding meaning can be a powerful way to buffer against anxiety. Psychologists say it's all about connections, whether it's family, community, work, or spirituality. When life throws curveballs, reconnect with what truly matters. Relationships, purpose, and yes, even a walk in nature. Sometimes just grounding yourself in the simple things can make all the difference. Regarding the subject of making a difference, in Mississippi, a nonprofit called Starkville Strong is using board games and role-playing simulations to raise awareness about homelessness. One standout is Housing Hustle. It's a board game where players race against the clock to secure permanent housing while navigating life's curveballs like car repairs and unexpected expenses. Spoiler alert, if you're not rolling in cash, you probably won't win, just like real life. They've also got a homeless experience simulation where players navigate bureaucratic red tape to find jobs and housing, starting with the brutal reality that you can't get an ID without money, but you can't get money without an ID. Executive Director Brandy Harrington says the games break down misconceptions about homelessness, showing it's not just people in tents, it's families crammed into abandoned buildings too. Starkville Strong is proving that sometimes a game can change how we see the world. Regarding games, the NFL is stepping into the future with Sony's Hawkeye tech now calling the shots on the line to game. The new system uses 8K cameras to make quick, accurate decisions. No more waiting on the chain gang, faster, smarter, and way more high tech. And while we're on the topic of high tech, let's talk about the internet's most popular hangouts. The top 10 most visited websites, well, they include the usual suspects: Google, YouTube, Facebook, and Wikipedia. And funny enough, those same four sites also appear on a list of the top 10 reasons you never get anything done. Now, here's a question for you. Have you ever wondered why us Canadians sprinkle our sentences with A? It's not just a quirky stereotype, it's a versatile tool in Canadian English. It transforms statements into polite invitations for agreement or understanding, like saying, "Nice day, eh?" It's also used to express surprise or soften commands. A little word that packs a big punch. It's all about that friendly Canadian spirit, eh? Now, elbows up. Okay. In some great news from the entertainment world, Full House star Dave Coulier is officially cancer-free after battling stage 3 non-Hodgkin lymphoma. His co-stars Candace Cameron Bure and John Stamos celebrated the triumphant update on social media. Uncle Joey's back, healthy, and cracking jokes. That's the kind of feel-good story we love. Speaking of things we love, 4 movies, each centered on one of the Beatles, will hit the theaters in April 2028. Filmmaker Sam Mendes dropped the big news at CinemaCon, and the cast, well, it features all of today's young stars. Paul Mescal will play Paul McCartney, Joseph Quinn will play George Harrison, Barry Keoghan is Ringo Starr, and Harris Dickinson will star as John Lennon. It's being billed as the first bingeable theatrical experience. Rock on. And finally, here's a little late-night wisdom for you. I couldn't sleep last night, so I read a dictionary, and by 3 a.m., I was past caring. Today's motivation comes from NFL legend Jerry Rice, who said, "Today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't." Whether you're pushing through a workout, tackling a tough project, or just getting through a long day, remember, it's the effort you put in when no one's watching that sets you apart. Well, that's it for today's Maurologue. Stay strong, stay kind, hold that door open for someone. Again, don't tailgate in traffic, and keep fighting the good fight.